wanted to show you my messy work area, and yeah, I normally hide it because normally you see locos going around the railway, show all this, and you don't get to see any of the fun bits. Showed you recently my storage containers that are going up in there, which are just for the locos. And then here I've got these messy drawers that I've had for ages, which are a bit horrible to push back together and stuff like that. And I don't really use anything apart from to dump things like this box here and various bits around there. I need to sort that out. So to fix that, I'm going to be removing these drawers and adding to these drawers. Got these from George. These are really useful boxes, £35 each. I believe these are the 7-litre boxes with 8 shelves inside. So we'll get them installed, and what I'll do is I'll put some rolling stock in there, which will be excellent. So let's get that done and I'll show you. So these are in place. And let's take a look at each one. So I've decided to put my tools in the very top, just to put a selection in to make myself look tidy. This will be an absolute mess after about a week. And then starting with this side, so I had to put my brake vans in here. I feel like my brake van selection is very small, but it's alright. Got my Toad from Tom's Tank Engine there. Got my 2 shorter brake vans here, and my longer ones there, and a BR one now. I don't know too much about technical names for them or anything like that. Next up, I've got the van drawer. There's 2 drawers of vans. These are kit built, so those 2 and that one. That one's kit built as well. The rest of them are kind of the Hornby and Bachmann types. They're sitting in there. Next drawer, got cattle van there, and then we got the kind of furniture moving, kind of, they're not vans as such, but cabs that sit on top of. You got a 3-plank, a 1-plank and a 1-plank, I guess, if that's what it is. And then you got shock absorbing van. This is one that I'm very proud of. I've mentioned it before in other videos, my fruit van, which is off an old Hornby one that I picked up for not much, and I turned it, you know, put some steps on, put the correct writing on for what I saw at Bewdley. This is one of the Rails 3D printed vans, one of the metal ones. In real life they'd be fully metal. So yeah, so let's crouch down and go to the next one. And here got my wagon selection. I honestly thought I had more wagons, so maybe I need to add a few more to the collection. I don't know, there's something nice about them. So I'm starting with my 3 planks, going down to the 5s and then 7s. Then I've got one of the metal ones that carry the coal. I've got another one, but it's one of the dapole ones, which are nice enough. They're pretty cheap, but that's your coal. So I was going to put some coal in there. These bits, I always feel, from everything I understand, need to be the same colour as this. So I'd like to do a bit more with that and make this fitting in with everything else. Whereas this one was, is this a dapole again? Can't read the writing on there. What does it say? Yeah, dapole. It's like been quite weathered under there. Kind of hides the fact that it's not being painted grey, which is fine. But then you got that as a coal load, which fine. They tried on that bit, but it's not pretty. Fine. And I'll kit built one under here with the cover. These ones are always nice. I'd like to do some more of them. Then one of my favourite 3 planks, I found a brown one, that's kind of cool. I thought, right, let's get one of them. So that is the wagon collection, and then underneath is the kind of the privately owned collection. So you've got the private plates, and these always, there's so much colour to them normally. Like you see these and they pop out at you on the shelf, so you've got to buy it. So that's quite nice to get. Honestly, it's something that I know I enjoy. I don't run them that often, but yeah, you know, you've got Purcell here for everything washable. Yeah, and then down here, because it's where I'm from, you've got Reading, and Reading on there. So I like that. I like it a lot. On the second to bottom shelf, more specialist things. Then it's these at the Shunter's wagon. And they move around. I guess there's tools inside here and that, but that's quite nice. And you've got the siphon. Oh, that's falling over. You've got the siphon here. Siphon H. I'd like to get some more of these. Update the couplings. Got the massive D coupling on there. And I've got I did this on my pile of shame video. I finished this off, got it going, bits are missing. So that was nice. Again, pile of shame video. Had this, one of my favourite ones. I need to finish it off with some chains or ropes to hold all of that. Then there's this one, which is holding a boiler. I guess that's for a boat. So that's not for a steam engine. My brother gave me this many years ago when I was young. I think so. Or he gave it to me more recently when I got into the hobby again. The bottom drawer. Again, we've got some LMS tankers. Then there's the Express Dairy one with the Great Western chassis part on it, which I thought that was quite cool. Then these kind of St Ives ones there. Sorry, St Ivel. Okay. In a LMS cattle wagon. Then we've got some grain hoppers under here. I think these look nice. I'd like to buy a few more of these. Something nice about them. Don't know much about them, but ask my dad. He normally knows a lot about this kind of thing. I've had this one since I was a little boy. So, like that one a lot. And then the Southern Railway, little 5-plank. So, can't complain about that one. And next up, these take up so much room, but I've got my Hornby 4-wheel coaches. Quite like these. Some of them have got the lights and some of them haven't, but I do like the look of them. So yeah, really pleased I've got these, and I can run an 8 long set of coaches with these. Underneath, bit of an empty one. Some of the 4-wheel ones. Is this, what does it say on it? I can't remember whose this one is. Is this LB and SCR? Is it LB and SCR? I can't remember. I got these a little while ago to go with my Terrier, so I think that's what it is. And then in here I've got some of my favourite coaches. My brother and my dad got me some of these, and I picked up a few. I couldn't tell you which one it is. This is why I let you down. It's one of the colic coaches, I guess. I can tell you what length or anything like that. They've got the shorter bogies on them, and then you've got some of my cheaper ones. This is an old Hornby one, so the detail isn't quite there, like no gold on the handles or anything like that, but it still looks nice. And then I've got some of my favourite ones with dark roofs. They've got the longer bogie distance on that one. I need to learn more about my coaches so I can actually give you some information, because I'm pretty useless in that way. Then as we come down, got some more of that type again, and it's at Celestri coach. Again, not crazily detailed, but it looks nice enough. Could do with a little bit of weathering on the wheels, a very shiny plastic. And under here, I've got some of my favourite ones, which my brother gave me to go with my Lord Nelson when I run it round. Some Monsall coaches. Very good looking in the green, quite like them. He gave me a few different ones. This one's quite nice at the back. It's got the detail on the top. Very smart. Even with a lamp on the back, if that can get into focus. I don't know. Just focusing on everything else but that. There we go. A little lamp there. And then the other one that he gave me, which is very kind of him. I need to be gentle with these. He's going to be cursing me. I do need to lay these over. I ran out of room in the end. But this one, I'm guessing, is it a Monsall one, just painted in crimson and cream? Yeah, so that's the whole selection really. At the bottom, I've got a couple of my cheaper Hornby ones. They're not high quality. They look okay. But yeah, it doesn't impress me too much, these ones. And then a siphon van, but I guess in the BR colours. I ran out of room though, doing all of this. But I think what I do is I'll keep my main things in there. So I have my wagons, normal rolling stock, and then coaches in here, and then all my locos in here. In my boxes here, which is where I've been keeping them before. Still got some coaches to put in. I've got kind of like my old, kind of look a bit nasty, intercity coaches. I've got 3 boxes of them from various eBay purchases to go with some diesels whenever I want to run them. Maybe I'll buy some more modern ones one day, but they're so expensive, I don't really fancy it. So that's that really with my box update. I thought I'd just let you know about it because I got a lot of interest before. Well, that's getting in any focus there. Currently, that's been one of my main focuses. Get that in there, and then I can organise everything. You'll see hopefully a video soon of this when it's in focus. My K3, very nice loco. Really pleased with how it came out. You can see a bit more of it there. I hope that when it comes out you enjoy it. Recently I released a video on the Hulk train, which was good fun. It's not been very popular, but I'm not too fussed. I enjoyed making it. People forget this hobby is about having fun. So, well, I like to have fun with it. You can be serious if you like. So yeah, so that's currently where I am with things. I will give you an update on the layout. I don't know when. I've got a bit of travelling coming up with work, but I talked about it before. I want to extend across here, so I think I'll do that. And I've had loads of advice on the track, so thank you so much. People have said to me about keeping the 2 lanes because I'll regret it if I don't. So I'm thinking, okay, fine, I just need to redo it. I've got a bump here, I need to fix that. Maybe drop that down. We can work that out at another date, or I leave it alone. It doesn't seem to cause me any trouble. The biggest point of tension is here. If I just tap my camera so it focuses on that bit there. They've got a joint just here and it kinks over too aggressively. If I slide K3 back, bit of a kink there, so when the train comes around it kind of rotates too quickly. When I laid it, I swear it was better, but we've had a summer and a winter since then, so I feel like laying it again, starting from here and working my way around. So moving a bit fast there. Anyway, I'll let you know what I decide to do about the rest of the layout at another time. I've got plenty to be doing. That's the box that was over there. I need to dismantle it, take out all the bits that are in the inside and pass it on to someone that will benefit from it. Maybe give it to a charity shop, but it's not a very good set of drawers, so maybe it's not a good idea. You can see all my other mess down there, but all part of the master plan. So anyway, thank you as always. Flip it around. I'm a bit hot because I've been in the loft, but it's all good fun. You take care. Thank you for all the support as always. The patrons and channel members, I've actually had a few more recently, which is really nice. So thank you for your support there. And you take care. Don't overdo it, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.